Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5, and I have a review of Secret Love by Willow Aster. Secret Love comes out tomorrow, October 10th, and it is the second book in the series. We follow the Mustangs football team. In book 2, we follow Henley and True. Henley, I believe he was around 36 years old, somewhere around there. He is more of a seasoned player on the Mustangs. He has 3 girls, and he's very friendly with his ex. They were together in high school, and football life, or being a wife of a football player, wasn't the life for his wife or his ex, and they decided to stay friends, and they got a divorce, and they live really close, and like I said, they have a really good relationship, and they do great at co-parenting their daughters. True is new to town, and she is looking for a job. She is a substitute teacher, and she's hoping for a more permanent spot at the school, and lucky enough for her, she replaces a tough teacher, and she gets the teaching job. She's an English teacher. One of Henley's daughters is having some trouble in her English class, and her teacher said some very unkind things to her, basically telling her she couldn't learn. Now, Henley ends up having a quick meet with True at the grocery store when he's picking up breakfast for his daughters. Then, later in the day, he goes to the school to confront his daughter's teacher because he is mad, rightfully so, on what was said to his daughter. And as he goes into the classroom, who is sitting there but True? And he goes off on her. And True tries to, pause him and tell him that he has the wrong person. But he goes on his spiel, and in the end, he finds out that True isn't the teacher who was saying these mean things to his daughter, and he feels like an ass. One of the fun things about this series is there is a group of single dads, and well, eventually they're not so single anymore, but they get together and it's like the single dads playbook, and they talk to each other about raising kids and some of the struggles of being a single parent, and they have this book that they write in about different advice that the guys can read. And Henley goes to his group and he starts talking to him, and all the guys are just baffled because Henley never talks about women. The only woman he talks about in his life are his girls. True is also taking on a part-time job as a dance teacher, and lo and behold, 2 out of Henley's daughters are in her class as well, so he runs into her on Saturdays. So at first, Henley and True have like a kind of not necessarily rocky, but awkward relationship because it didn't start off that good when Henley just went off on her for no reason at all. So Henley, he likes her after their little meet cute at the grocery store. There's qualities about True that he found intriguing, and he wants to apologize to her. Secretly, Henley's teammates and friends invite True out to an outing. She doesn't know he's going to be there, but everyone knows this is planned except for Henley and True, and they try to get them together more so they could try to see if they could have a relationship or just where the couple could go. True is hesitant because not only does she have a past with having a dad who mistreats her mom, which her parents are still together, but she doesn't really have a relationship with her dad because of how he treats her mom, and he just doesn't treat her well either. And she is worried of the effect it will have on Henley's daughter. Being the teacher, she doesn't want to overstep or have Henley's daughter feel uncomfortable. So when they do start branching out more, trying to date and try to feel things out with each other, they do not advertise it. They keep it on the down low. Oh, and I did say Henley's age, and I want to say True is 24. I think there's a 12-year age gap, if I'm remembering that correctly, but there's a pretty big age gap. So yes, Henley wants to be cautious of his daughter because it is his daughter's teacher, but also he is very worried about the age and that he is too old for her. There is also a cat in the story that I have to mention because I'm a crazy cat lady. I love cats, and it's something of Earl. There is just a funny way that she came up with the name, and she just found the kitten outside her house one day, and she has to go home and care for it often because it's small and it seems that it was just kind of left behind, and she has to give it good care for a while until it can take care of itself. And the reason I'm saying that is because it is found out that Henley's daughter, that True teaches, has a learning disability, and True actually has been trained in a certain area and offers her help, and she then starts doing it at Henley's house, and she asks if she can bring the cat along because it needs to be cared for and constantly watched for a while. And the girls, Henley's girls, just love it, and they're really excited that they can play with the cat while True is tutoring. Henley and True grow closer and closer together, and they just are still really hesitant to put it out in the open. Some people start to find out through their actions. It can be quite obvious to some of their friends, but stuff happens along the way, which then, of course, there's always like that problem in the story, and I cannot tell you what that is because it'll give too much away. But I really enjoyed the book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. The first book in the series I gave 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm really liking this group, the football players and their significant others. I really liked watching their relationship grow. I wish True could have been a little more ready to open up sooner, but you will see with her parents' relationship and some other things, it was a little hard for her. They're a cute couple, and I really like the interactions with the girls as well. It's really funny when the guys get together and you get to see their text message, their group chat, and that is just a hoot in itself when all the guys are trying to figure out how to maneuver their kids and life. So this story I would definitely give a go. You do not have to read the first book to read the second book, but I do recommend it because, as I said, I loved it a whole lot. That one is a book where the dad finds out months after his son is born that he actually is a dad. Henley and True, great characters. I love all the side characters. I'm excited to read the next book in the series, follow the next football player on the team. So please, if you liked my review and you think this is a book for you, go give it a shot. It is Secret Love by Willow Aster. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.